Hi everyone, my name is Tiffany and today I'm going to talk about a subject that is very near and dear to me, essential oils and children. Now I myself have two kiddos. I have a son, Henry, who's 2.5, and a daughter, Ruby, who's about 5 months. So I started my journey with Young Living a little over a year ago, and at the time I was pregnant with my daughter Ruby. So I was a little bit slow to start diving in using my oils because I was a little timid about using them while being pregnant. And I just want to pop over real quick and grab a book I want to show you guys. Okay, so this is a great book to have if you can read it, Gentle Babies by Deborah Rayburn. This is a great book to have for anyone who's pregnant or has kiddos and is thinking of using Young Living essential oils with their kiddos. This is a great resource book to have. And I got this off of Amazon for a little over $15, I believe it was at the time. So first of all, I'm going to start by showing you just a few things that I use on my kiddos, and then I'm going to dive into some more details about safety using essential oils with kids, and just various guidelines and different topics, and also other items that Young Living has that are infused with essential oils. So first of all here, I'm going to just quickly go through what's in front of me. So I use Ningxia Red, is a super high antioxidant drink using wolfberries or goji berries. And this is great for supporting your immune system, and it's very energizing. So my whole family, well, not Ruby, she's too little, but my husband and I and our son Henry, we love Ningxia Red, and Henry always asks for his Ninja every morning. So he loves this, and it's great for his little body too. And then let's see here, I'm gonna go through some oils. So I use frankincense for them for skin support, and also just for diffusing in their diffusers. And let's see here, RC, so I'll use this for respiratory support. I'll always dilute oils with kiddos. That's something I'm going to talk about. But when I use this on them, I always dilute it. I put it on their throat and chest for respiratory support. Okay, let's see here. Gentle Baby. This is one that I apply topically to them at night, and then also I'll diffuse this in the diffuser, and I love this myself just for a nice calming, relaxing aroma. Okay, so this one I actually will combine in a roller for the kids with Sleepy Eyes. That's another one that I also like to diffuse as well. And where's my lavender? Lavender. So these three I actually have in a roller. And if you're not familiar with the rollers, this is a roller. Okay, so at the top, if I can get this off, there's a little ball on the top. So this you can just roll right on. Okay, so usually with the rollers, I'll talk about dilution ratios for kiddos, but I'll put a certain number of drops of oil, and then I'll fill the rest with carrier oil, and I'll talk about that as well. So yes, these are three that I put in a roller for them, and I also love diffusing. We diffuse lavender a lot at night for the kids, or Gentle Baby usually. So there's those three. Lavender's also a great one for skin support. So I have a certain routine that I go through with the kids at night before, after Tubby. So I'll just go through my routine. Okay, so after Tubby, or during Tubby, we use KidSense Bath Gel, which is infused with essential oils. So I'll use that to clean them up, and then I'll dry them off, and then I actually bought this KidSense, Young Living's KidSense Tender Tush, and I got this specifically for overall skin support. It can be used for Tender Tush, but again, I specifically got it for overall skin support. So I put this on them after Tubby. And then what I'll do is I will get my carrier oil here. So Young Living has a V6 carrier oil. It's a vegetable oil complex, which I'll talk about a little bit more once I get into the details of you know the logistics and the safety with kids. So I will put like a pump of this in my hand with, first of all, I use lavender. So I'll do a drop of lavender with a pump or two of the carrier oil, and I'll rub that all over their skin. And then I do the same with Copaiba. And this supports inflammation, but it's also a driver oil, so it will enhance the effects of other oils. So that's really the reason that I use that one after I do the lavender with the carrier oil. I'll do the same with this. Okay, and then in addition to that, I'll then roll their spine and the bottoms of their feet with my sleep support roller for them. And that's the one that I use the lavender, Gentle Baby, and Sleepy Eyes in. So we'll do that, and then also if they need some added support, I have the Seedlings diaper rash cream, and that I specifically use for diaper rash cream. Okay, and then also if needed for skin support, this is lavender lip balm, so I use this for myself too, but if they need some extra added skin support, I'll use this, and I put it like right on. Like Ruby has really long nails, so she scratches herself a lot, so I'll use this for skin support. And then I have, okay, so that's basically our nighttime routine. And I will also, I have little diffusers in each of their rooms, and I'll put either lavender or Gentle Baby in that. And Henry loves going through that process with me, so I'll pour the water in, and he'll take the covers off of the diffuser, and I'll pour the water in, and then he'll watch me and count as I drop the essential oil in, and then he'll help me put the covers back on, and then he'll turn it on and then pick the color light that he wants on. So that's really fun to get the kids involved in that process. Makes them feel part of it, so that's really cool. That's kind of our nighttime routine with them, and I will tell you that my babies sleep very well, so I hope I can say that. So this is their sleep support regimen, okay? And then also, some other things I have here. The Thieves Hand Purifier, and this is infused with peppermint and thieves, I believe, too. But it smells very pepperminty. So I have the Thieves hand sanitizers in the diaper bags, Henry's backpack, in my purse, near the changing table. So I'm always using that. And then I also have the Thieves spray, and this is good for, I spray the light switches and the remotes and things like that. I also use the Thieves cleaner for stuff like that. And that's a non-toxic cleaner, so I love that. Let's see here, what else do I have? So Thieves is a great oil for immune support, and the whole family uses this. We have it in a roller, so we have Thieves in a roller with carrier oil, and we'll roll this on the bottoms of our feet every day and our spine. So great immune support. This is one of my favorite oils, and I also, like, especially in the fall, winter months, I diffuse this one a lot at home. And then let's see here. Oh, I missed one for their sleep regimen that we do. So I have a little amber glass spray bottle here, and this has cedarwood, lavender, and Gentle Baby in it, and a tiny bit of witch hazel and water. And I spray their sheets with this, and their stuffed animals. Those get sprayed every night with this guy. And I actually use that for myself sometimes too. Okay, purification. This is one that is great for odors in your home. So for the kids, I use this in their diaper pail. I put a little drop or two on a little cotton ball, and I put the cotton ball underneath the actual bag inside the diaper pail. So this is great for that. And then, let's see, peace and calming. Okay, so my son, Henry, he has these little snap bracelets that have this little foam pad in them, so I can put essential oil on that. And so we'll a lot of times use the peace and calming or gentle baby or lavender, the nice calming oils for him, and he just likes, snapping it on his wrist. But yeah, I can still smell some of it on it from this morning. Yeah, this is great for him. So another way to get him involved in the process. And let's see here. So I also will sometimes, mostly we use this for us, but this is DiGize. It's great for digestive support. So with the kids, sometimes I'll use this on their tummies, and I have this carrier stick, or you can use, so this is the carrier stick. This is not by Young Living. This is something else that I had gotten by, the company's name is Carrier Stick. I don't know if you can see that. But I'll use either that or the V6 carrier oil, and then a drop of DiGize, and I'll rub it right on their tummies. We do that for us as well. And then there were a few here that I wanted to touch on that I used specifically during pregnancy that I don't actually use on the kids. And there's one other I need to grab. But so peppermint, when you're pregnant, you can't take all sorts of medication. So whenever I had like head tension or neck tension, muscle tension, I would use the peppermint, okay, to support that. And then Panaway, same deal. I had a lot of low back tension when I was pregnant, so I used the Panaway for low back tension. Okay, and then there was one other. Oh, I want to say something else about the peppermint too, but let's see here. I don't have my lemon over here, but I also have, I also used lemon essential oil during pregnancy. No, so for the first month, I basically would I wasn't feeling well, I would just open the bottle and smell it. Peppermint and lemon. Okay. So that pretty much covers all the stuff that I use right now for the babies. We're also using the Thieves laundry detergent, which, well, I ordered it this month, so I can't wait for it to come in. It's been out of stock for a little while. But their detergent is a smaller bottle than your typical detergent, but it's 6 times concentrated, so it does like 64 loads as opposed to the typical 32 loads, and it doesn't have the added chemicals, so we love that. Your skin is the biggest organ in your body, and your clothes touch your skin every single day, so it's important that you're using a laundry soap that isn't going to affect the hormones in your body. A lot of detergents will use a synthetic estrogen hormone to get that smell to attach to your clothing. And that can just throw your hormones all out of whack. So I can't wait until that comes in the mail. But anyway, so that covers that. I just wanted to also note here, I am not a doctor. I'm a mom trying to do right by my kiddos. I'm not here to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any sort of disease. I'm just kind of telling you what I do and then some guidelines to go by with using your oils safely with your kids. And yes, don't talk to your doctor before using them. Again, I'm not a doctor, so this is just me sharing some valuable information with you that I've incorporated into my life with my kiddos. So how do we use essential oils on our kids? So we can use them either topically or aromatically. So topically, I showed you the roller bottle. You can apply it with a little bit of carrier oil right on your hands and then rub it on them. So that's what I mean by topically. And then aromatically would be through a diffuser. And I have a diffuser going right over there. So those are the two ways to use them with kids. And then we talked a little bit about carrier oils. So Young Living does have that V6 carrier oil. And this is used to dilute the essential oils. So it's always recommended to dilute when using oils with kids. So this is called V6 Vegetable Oil Complex, and it combines coconut oil, sesame oil, grape oil, sweet almond oil, wheat germ, sunflower oil, and olive oil. Yeah, and you could also just use a regular coconut oil. I like the V6 because it doesn't have the smell that coconut oil has, so the smell doesn't compete with the smell of the essential oils. So I like that for that reason. So now let's jump into like the age ranges. So babies from the age of 1 day to 2 years, it's suggested that you dilute to 1/8 of the labeled concentration of the essential oil. So by that I mean, so for every 1 drop of oil, you have 8 drops of carrier oil. So that's a good guideline to follow for that age range. There are also oils to be cautious of when using for that age range, and those are eucalyptus, basil, juniper, peppermint, hyssop, and wintergreen. Obviously, in general, children are more delicate and they have tiny little bodies, so dilution is key because these oils are very pure. You know, if you know anything about Young Living, you know that they have very high quality standards, the highest globally. So because they're so pure, a little bit goes a long way. And when we're working with little bodies, like little babies, we want to make sure to dilute for their needs. And then the next age range is age 2 to 6, and they suggest 1/4 of the labeled concentration. And the next age range following that is age 7 to 11, and they suggest 1/2 the labeled concentration. And then 12 and up, they suggest the full labeled concentration. Okay, and then let's see here. So if you guys aren't familiar with the Premium Starter Kit, it comes with 11 oils and a diffuser like the one I just showed you here. And I'm just going to quickly go over each of those oils and how they can be used for kiddos. So lavender is great for sleep support. So I had told you I like to add that to my kiddos' diffusers at night, and then also I'll use that topically on their skin. That's a good one to roll on the bottoms of their feet at night, or you know, when they're hyper, which is kind of why we use this little wristband here for Henry. Oh, so we also like to use this one in the bathtub at tubby time. We'll put a little drop with some Epsom salts right in the tub. So it's a nice relaxing tubby to get ready for the end of the day and going to bed. Okay, and then lemon. Oh, lemon is great for like a natural Goo Gone. So if there's something sticky that you want to remove, or like your kids color all over the walls and you want to get that off the walls, lemon's a good one for that. let's see here. Oh, and it's also great, especially during the winter months. Lemon's a good one to diffuse. And then frankincense is a very grounding oil. So this is a good one to diffuse with kids, and then also it's good for sleep support. This is another one I'll roll on their spines or on the bottoms of their feet. And what else do we have here? Thieves. We talked about thieves. This is a great one for immune support. And as a mom, I love this one. My son Henry does go to daycare a few days a week. So having that oil for immune support has been amazing for us. So if I had to choose one oil from the kit to never be without, it would definitely be that one. Panaway can be used on for muscle tension or support growing with little kids, and then also Digize can be used for digestive support. We talked about that one. I use that one on ourselves and Henry when they're not feeling so they have. When we need to support digestion, I'll use that one. And then Copaiba, I didn't talk about this. So Copaiba is also one that my daughter Ruby, when she's teething, she is teething right now, so I put a little tiny bit right on my finger, and I'll rub it on her gum line, like right on her gums, and then also on the jawline here, because this one is great for supporting inflammation. So that's a great one for that. And then also, what do we have here? Purification, we talked about that. And the diaper pail, I use that. And then RC, we talked about that as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Am I missing any? There's a couple more. But anyways, those are the starter kit oils that you can use with kiddos. They also have Stress Away is not on here. 3, 6, 9. Stress Away, which would be great for mamas. I love that one. What else are we missing? I can't think right now. My goodness. There's a couple others. All right, let's jump into some other things here. So I have a list of some daily wellness blends for kiddos. So back to school, you can make a roller with thieves, lemon, and carrier oils to support those immune systems. Frosty nose, you can use Melaleuca or tea tree, it's more commonly called, lemon, thieves, in a roller with carrier oil. Vaporize is another one. You can use eucalyptus blue, lemon, RC, and raven. These are just some ideas, recipe ideas. So, and then calm it down. You can use valor, patchouli, lavender, vetiver, and stress away. So there's a way to use stress away from the kit on kiddos. And then, so they have an entire KidSense line of oils, and that is, let's see, there's 5 oils. Let me go over those. They have Owie, Sleepy Eyes, Genius, Sniffles, and Tummy Guys, and those are pretty self-explanatory. The one that I've tried is the Sleepy Eyes. And these, the KidSense line, this is good to know, they're pre-diluted, so you don't have to add carrier oil to them. You can use them directly out of the bottle. They're pre-diluted. And, again, that's something, whatever you're comfortable with. If you want to add carrier oil too, if it's a tiny little baby, have at it. But they are pre-diluted. Let's see here. And they have lotions. Oh, I didn't take that one out. We have a lotion that we use on the kids for their skin support. They have KidSense lotions. They have toothpaste, which I don't think I talked about the toothpaste at all. We have the KidSense toothpaste. It is infused with some citrus essential oils. Henry loves this, and I as a mom love this because it's not toxic like the other toothpaste that we used to use, which you're not even supposed to swallow that stuff. And getting a 2.5-year-old to swallow the toothpaste is kind of, to spit out the toothpaste like we would normally do, is kind of difficult. So I feel comfortable using this because I know that it's safe to use for my kiddos. And then what else do we have here? So we talked about the Tender Tush ointment. You can use that for tender tush. I like to use it for overall skin support. And then they have a whole seedlings line, which came out in June of 2017. So I have the seedlings diaper rash cream. I've also tried the seedlings baby wipes, which are amazing. You can also use them yourself for makeup remover. And they also have a lotion, a seedlings lotion, and a baby oil. And I think that's everything they have for the seedlings. I might be wrong on that. But yeah, those are great. And then also they have, I didn't take these out either, multivitamins and enzymes for growing babies. So we use the Young Living multivitamins for Henry. And, I just trust this company so much in knowing what I know about their quality standards. We've slowly just started replacing everything as we run out of things rather than buying yet another toxic thing and bringing that into our home. We're replacing it with Young Living products. So it feels good knowing that I'm bettering the environment for my family that we're living in every day. And let's see, they also have these fun diffusers for kids, which we cannot wait to get Henry the Dinoland diffuser. He is very much into dinosaurs, and I can't wait to be able to get that for him. Right now we have a couple of the Young Living diffusers in our home. We have the Desert Mist diffuser, which is the one I had showed you over here. You can't really see the details of it with that glow going on. But we have the Desert Mist diffuser, and we have the Rose, or the Home, I'm sorry, it's called the Home diffuser. It looks like it has a little rosebud top, but they actually are, I keep sliding down on you. They actually no longer sell that one. But those are the two Young Living ones we have. The Young Living diffusers are great because they warranty them for about a year, I think. So if anything happens to them, they will either, give you a part or replace it entirely for you. And then, so what we have in the kids' rooms right now, I had just gone to Kohl's and gotten these cute little, so I have this one for Ruby's room. Henry has a different one. And then we have a little one in our room as well, but they're not warranted, and they're not Young Living diffusers. But for now, this is what we're using. So pretty soon, we're hoping to get that Dinoland diffuser for my son. He loves dinosaurs, loves them, so he'll get a kick out of that. And then there's a whole section here on oils and pregnancy. So I talked about what I used during pregnancy. I was very new to the oils, so there was a whole lot I didn't know yet. But going into, if we have another pregnancy, which I hope someday we're blessed with that, I am even sorry there. My alarm started going off and I lost you guys. But I was talking about oils and pregnancy. So if we're blessed with another baby in the future, I am definitely considering not doing the epidural like I had for my son and my daughter. So now that I am in this world of Young Living essential oils and my eyes have been opened to the benefits of using them, and just knowing what we're putting into our bodies, that's something I definitely am considering for the next time around. So just wanted to go over quickly some oils that you can use during pregnancy, and this is coming from my Royal Crown Diamond Leader, Casey Wiegand, And so she has a few things here. Clariderm spray, before and after birth care for skin. Gentle Baby. This is great to make a whipped body butter with carrier oil for your growing belly. Its calming properties make it perfect to wear as perfume or diffuse. Add a few drops to the belly after the baby is born while you're bonding. That'll be nice for you to smell, for the baby to smell. It's a very calming scent. I love Gentle Baby. Okay, Enjoy. This is a happy oil, calming scent, perfect to use while adjusting to your new life with your little one. Diffuse or wear as perfume. Apply to the wrist and over the heart, and avoid getting near nipples while breastfeeding. Okay, and then Lavender. This is a very calming scent. We've talked about this one. Fennel can be taken internally or applied topically, and this can support healthy milk supply. This is one I didn't tell you guys. I should have brought that one out too. But yes, great support for that. I'll use that after every nursing session with my daughter. I'll apply it topically. That's one that I occasionally will ingest, but between that, applying it topically, and drinking my Ninja, I get great support in that area. And then Peppermint. Okay, so this we talked about too in that first trimester, just taking the top off and smelling that, or lemon. Great for that. Ninja Red we talked about. And then frankincense is very calming for the emotions, very grounding oil. One of my favorites, oh my goodness. You can diffuse it or apply to your upper chest, back of your neck and wrist. Also great for the skin, so your growing belly. Be great to support that growing belly. Okay, and then let's see what else do we have here. Okay, Progressins Plus, that is great for hormone support, so that's a good one to use for mamas. And then I have a couple little DIY things here which I can post in the comments. I have a DIY baby butter and then DIY Play-Doh. So that pretty much covers everything I wanted to talk about today, and I hope that this helped you guys. If you're new to essential oils, or you just want to learn more about the topic of using Young Living essential oils with kiddos, I hope this helped you guys. If you have any questions or comments, I would love to hear them, and you guys enjoy the rest of your day.